Every year, the same dream returned to him. A small coffee shop. Warm, yellow lights glowing through glass windows. The gentle sound of coffee dripping. The smell of roasted beans mixed with hope. And every year, that dream stayed exactly where it began, inside his head. This is the story of Hassan, a man who wasted years thinking, and the father who taught him how to stop wasting a year. It was the last evening of the year. Snow was falling quietly outside, covering the streets in white. People were busy, decorating homes, laughing, preparing for New Year parties. Music echoed from houses. Fireworks waited patiently for midnight. Hassan stood near his window, watching the world celebrate. People were welcoming a new year, but Hassan felt only sadness. Another year had passed, and his dream still hadn't moved. Outside, couples held hot coffee cups, steam rising into the cold air. Cars passed with decorations, horns playing joyful tunes. Inside, Hassan sat alone, cold, not from the weather, but from regret. Hassan was 27 years old. For years, his passion had been simple, yet powerful. Opening a coffee shop, not a big brand, not a luxury cafe. Just a small place with wooden tables slightly scratched with stories. Soft jazz music playing in the background, a bell ringing gently every time the door opened, the smell of fresh coffee welcoming tired souls. In his imagination, Hassan could see it all. But imagination never paid rent, and imagination never changed a year. Every year he told himself, next year I'll start. Next year I'll save. Next year I'll be brave. And every year ended the same way. Silence. Regret. Another year wasted. Hassan's father had watched these years quietly. He had seen the dream in Hassan's eyes, and the fear in his actions. That snowy evening, his father joined him near the window. Fireworks cracked softly in the distance as people celebrated the coming year. His father spoke gently. "Son, how many years have you watched the new year arrive like this?" Hassan didn't answer. The snow kept falling. The clock kept ticking. His father continued, "Dreams don't die because they are impossible. They die because years pass and courage doesn't arrive." Hassan finally spoke. "I think about my coffee shop every year," he said, "but I never act. I'm scared I'll fail next year too." His father smiled, a calm, experienced smile. "Son," he said, "failure doesn't waste a year. Doing nothing does." Those words sank deep. "Every year," his father continued, "you wait for the perfect moment. But while you wait, the year leaves you forever." Then he placed a hand on Hassan's shoulder. "Don't promise me anything," he said. "Promise the next year that you will respect it." That night, while fireworks lit the snowy sky, Hassan sat alone. Bump music, laughter, celebrations, all happening without him. But for the first time in years, he didn't feel jealous. He felt awake. Before the year ended, Hassan wrote one line in his notebook. "This year, I will act, even if I'm afraid. Not someday, not next year, this year." The first actions of the new year. The new year arrived quietly. Snow melted, life continued, but Hassan didn't wait. He started small. He researched coffee beans, learning how aroma changes with roasting. He practiced brewing, adjusting grind size, water temperature, patience. He visited small cafes, noticing lighting, seating, silence. This year felt different, not because it was easy, but because it was used. Halfway through the year, fear returned. Money was tight. Doubts were loud. One evening, Hassan said to his father, "Maybe I should wait for next year again." His father looked at him quietly. "If you wait," he said, "you'll be watching snow fall again, with the same regret." That silence hurt, but it also healed. By the end of the year, something changed. A small coffee shop opened. Warm lights, a wooden counter, a simple menu written in chalk. The sound of coffee pouring, real, not imagined. Snow fell again outside. This time, people stepped inside. Hassan stood behind the counter, hands shaking slightly, not from fear, but from pride. His father stood near the door, watching quietly. "You didn't just open a coffee shop," he said softly. "Oh, you saved a year, and changed the years coming after." Hassan finally understood. Thinking doesn't change a year. Waiting doesn't change a year. Action does. You don't need courage for 10 years. You need it this year. The real tragedy isn't failing. It's letting time pass while your dream stays frozen. Start small. Start scared. But start now. One brave year can redeem all the silent ones.